What's going on, family? Can I be real with you guys? Of course. I always keep it real here at Black Power Rise. And I want to tell you guys something. And that's about fear. It's the enemy to success, everyone. You've got to be able to overcome that. You've got to have what I call the willpower to overcome that fear. The reason why I say that, because so many of us are afraid of success. So many of us are fearful of what other people may think or what other people is gonna say. So many of us are afraid that we can't even do what we're wanting to do. So many of us put our fears on other people that want to be successful. It's not the lack of talent that we have. It's not the lack of opportunity that we have. The reason why I say so many of us are scared of success, as I said, we're afraid of what other people will say, afraid of what other people are gonna think. We may be afraid of what other people are gonna say. But you have to have that not give a F attitude. You got to have that will and be wanting to get where you want to go. So when it comes to success and overcoming fear, people, you got to have that will in you. Because again, so many of us are afraid to succeed out there. And I say that because I'm talking from what I've seen with people over the years. So many of us are afraid. Then on top of that, let me tell you all something here, watching this here at Black Power Rise. And I want you all to really hear what I'm saying to you. Fear is a lie. And we all know Satan is the father of lies, people. This is why you have to be very mindful about who you tell your dreams to, who you want to express your success that you want to have or goals that you want to achieve. This is why I say sometimes you have to keep things to yourself. And that's something that I had to tell my cousin on vacation. Shout out to you, Shantae. I had reminded her of something she told me years ago. And she don't even remember it, but I had to remind her. And it worked. Because, you know, when you tell others, not everybody's gonna vision your vision. We don't think the same, people. Not everybody's gonna wanna see you succeed. Because they may be, again, putting their fears on you. Saying, oh, you can't do that. Who are they? They're not God, people. Remember, there's only one God, everyone. So, what I'm saying here at Black Power Rise today, I'm helping all of you all overcome that fear that you have. These two gentlemen on my shirt, you see Dr. King and Malcolm X, they overcame their fear of leadership. This is why they are icons. This is why people celebrate them to this day. So remember, everyone, Satan is the father of lies. Fear is a lie. You have the will to develop anything. You have to have that mindset, that vision to want to be successful out there, people. You see, let me tell you something, what fear does, people. It paralyzes most people. The reason why I say that, because it stops you from wanting to be successful. It stops you, let's say, from writing. It stops you from even wanting to play any sport. Let me tell you something, people, what fear does. It stops you from wanting to start anything. Let's say like if you want to start a business, fear stops you from that. Let's say if you want to start writing anything, it stops you from doing that. Let's say if you want to learn a new sport, it stops you. Anything you want to learn, anything you want to do, this is what fear does, people. Fear stops you from taking that very first step, everyone. Remember, you got to start somewhere. So be that one to take that first step. Be that one in your circle to take that first step. But I'm telling you what fear does. So you have to be the one to overcome that fear. And you might just have people around you that's gonna support you, because when they see the work that you're putting in, they're gonna eventually start supporting. I'm talking from experience, people. Let me share something with you, people, because it's something that I learned through the years. Fear is on the other side of your success. The life you want is on the other side of success. So you have to overcome that fear. You have to have that will to want to be successful. You have to have that will to want to get started. That's the main thing, people. You can't just say that I'm gonna do this and never get started. We're in August of 2025, you all. Remember, I've always said that. I've always reminded you guys here at Black Power Rise. You have to overcome fear. You have to be wanting to be successful. It can't be just people rooting for you, because anybody can just talk and say that I'm gonna do this, but you have to be the one to get started. You have to start somewhere. You know, you always hear me talk about stories from the Bible, and that's because I love reading it. So even on vacation, also another verse that I wanted to share with you guys in 2 Timothy 1:7, for God did not give us a spirit of fear. He gave us a spirit of power. So you have to have that in you. So God doesn't even know fear. Remember, fear is a liar, people. And I've said this already. Satan is the father of lies. So with God, everyone, you have to have that willpower of wanting to be successful, of overcoming that fear in you. Get it out your system. God doesn't want it in your system. It's your boy Kasim here at Black Power Rise. And I didn't even come here talking about God. But as I always say, I cannot help it, everyone. And I have no reason to not want to share it with you guys. This is me here at Black Power Rise, giving you all positivity here like I love doing, and helping all of you, motivate all of you, inspire you. This is Kasim here at Black Power Rise. Let's get it, people. So, you guys, remember, I can remember a good story in the Bible, in the second book, which is Exodus. In Exodus 14, you know, Moses was at the Red Sea, and the people didn't want to follow him at first because, you know, they were scared. The Israelites were scared. But God put that spirit in Moses and told him to keep walking forward. And because Moses had faith, remember I said, everyone, you have to have faith in your success. God told him to move forward, and that's what he did with the Israelites. They all followed Moses because of Moses having that faith and not being afraid, not having fear in him whatsoever, everyone. And that's something I want you guys to remember. That's something I want you guys to have inside you. You can't be afraid of success, because you have the power, you have the ability, you have to have that vision of wanting to be successful, wanting to overcome any type of fear in you. Get it out your system, people. This your boy here at Black Power Rise. Another one of my favorites in 1 Samuel 17, David versus Goliath. You know, when I was little, I can remember, and I always thought it was a myth, but until I read that story years and years and years ago. But this is one of my favorites because everyone was afraid of Goliath. everyone but David. God always put the spirit in David. When David was just a little kid, God put the spirit of him in David. And that's why David was always overcoming any challenges. So what I'm saying is, David overcame that. He wasn't afraid of Goliath. He took him down. And then after that, then next thing you know, King Saul is afraid of David. You know, Saul, he was doing everything in his power to kill David, but wasn't successful whatsoever. It took David's wife to get through to Saul. But at the same time, David was not afraid whatsoever. He couldn't. Another story I love is when Peter and the rest of them, when Peter was walking on water, it's because in Matthew 14 he saw Jesus do it, and at the same time I remember reading about it, and Peter never took his eyes off of Jesus, because had he did, he might have sank, but he didn't. He went forward. Remember, I said God moves forward, everyone, not backwards, because time is something we cannot get back. So what I'm saying is, Peter never took his eyes off of Jesus, and he kept moving forward. That's why he was able to walk on water. So you have to overcome fear and move forward, people. Yes, we all gonna make mistakes, but we human. You know, we're born sinners. The only one who didn't make mistakes was Jesus. So do not be afraid of success, everyone. You know, another thing I want to say, fear will lose its grip over you, people. So that grip that fear's got on you, when you focus on the promise, when you focus on that success, when you focus on that goal that you want to achieve, meaning you have that willpower that you're not going to give up, you have that willpower that you're going to be successful, no matter how hard it is, no matter how long it takes, that's when fear loses its grip on you. When fear has no grip on you, people, you can do whatever you put your mind to. Again, I'm not bragging. I've written 12 books now. I didn't picture this, but it happened over the years. You know, I've had 6 stage plays. I've had the opportunity and the blessings of putting on shows, making people smile, bringing people together, bringing people happiness in their lives for that one particular night. You know, and I'm gonna do it more times to come. There's more to come with Black Power production, everyone. At the same time, you can overcome any challenge, people. You just have to have that mindset. You have to have that faith in you. You have to have that belief. Believing in oneself. And at the same time, don't take your eyes off of God, because He's always here to help you. At the same time, be successful, people. You have the power. You have the opportunity out here. Don't let things stop you. Yes, life may get in the way, but don't let that stop you, people. Fear may say you can't build something that's gonna last. But me, I built Black Power Creations here. On top of that, you have Black Power Rise here. And speaking of that, please hit that like and subscribe button. You know, and on top of that, I always thank God for everything that's happened. At the same time, you have the power, people. It's up to you to use your God-given talent. It's up to you to discover your God-given talent. And make sure it's something that you love doing. Because, again, when we're together, we rise together, people. So there's 5 things I want you guys to do, you know, to overcome the fear. 1, write down what you're afraid of. Write down why you're afraid of it. Why you're not taking that step to get started. 2, I want you to pray over it. You know, talk to God about it. Because with His words, you can overcome fear. people. 3, I want you guys to take action. You know, fear hates action. You know, Satan hates when you read your Bible. Satan hates when you go to God. So take action, people, of overcoming that fear. 4, I want you guys to surround yourself with like-minded people. Surround yourself with people that support you, that want to see you succeed. Surround yourself with, you know, like-minded people, everyone. 5, I want you guys to really, really visualize the success that you want. I want you guys to really, really lock in to the success that you want, people, and never be ashamed about wanting to be successful. Never be ashamed about wanting to be a success and be a difference, because this is another thing I've said. Generational wealth starts with one risk taker. So you have to be that risk taker. I don't care what it is. Family, I really want you guys to listen to what I'm saying. Because here at Black Power Rise, I love inspiring, helping everyone that here watches. And even before I started Black Power Rise, I was always helping people, whether it's family, whether it's friends. But I want to really say this to you guys. Fear is temporary, people, but regret lasts forever. You don't want to be one of those who regrets things that you didn't do or that you didn't try. This is why I always say you have to take action. You have to be that action taker, everyone. You know, Joshua 1:9, where he talked about you got to be strong and courageous. Don't be afraid. Remember, I said it, people. You can't be afraid of success. You have to be that one to overcome that fear. You have to be that one. And it's for you, because, again, it's your success, people. We can all support one another, but remember, you're the one putting in the work. So I thank all of you that support me through the years. I thank all of you here that supported me here at Black Power Rise. Remember, everyone, this is your success. This is your dream. Once you surround yourself with the right-minded people or like-minded people, I can honestly say, because I'm talking from experience, your dreams are waiting. You know, your legacy is waiting. Your success is waiting. Don't wait too long, everyone. Go out there right now and get started. It's your boy Kasim here at Black Power Rise, and I'm out.